Hello, I'm Tim Rogers. You are watching Kotaku.com. Maybe you should consider playing games in the Hitman series. Hitman is not an action game. Hitman is a situational awareness response time examination. Hitman is not a stealth game. Hitman is not a game about hiding. Hitman is mostly a game about blending in. Hitman is a game about hiding in plain sight. Hitman is not a role-playing game. Hitman is an acting simulator. Think of Hitman's weapons and items as props. When you fail a mission in Hitman, consider it a rehearsal. Hitman is the closest video games have ever come to feeling like a heist movie. Hitman is a board game you play with yourself. Hitman is a problem-solving game. Hitman is a situational action game, a sit-act. Hitman is about opportunities and possibilities. Hitman is about making plans. Hitman is about plans going wrong. Hitman is about dealing with plans going wrong. Hitman's loop often consists of the steps inspiration, execution, failure, reconsideration, retry. It's sometimes funny when Hitman's plans go wrong. It's often incredible when Hitman's plans go right. In the first mission of the brand new Hitman 2, you have to kill a race car driving rich woman during a race in Miami. By expertly manipulating some pyrotechnic pressure valves, you can blow her up while she is standing in the first place zone of the trophy podium after the race. However, in order to do that, you need to make sure she wins the race. To do this, you can impersonate a race marshal and disqualify the race leader at the appropriate moment. Nobody doubts the expertise of a man in glasses waving a flag, or you can shoot her in the stomach with a shotgun and hope that nobody hears the sound. The protagonist of the Hitman series is a man named Agent 47. He's bald because it's 2018 and they still can't get hair right. So you better believe it was impossible to put any realistic hair in a game at all when they designed this character in the year 2000. He's agent number 47 because 47 is what I like to call the liar's number. Writers of fiction for literally centuries tend to go straight to the number 47 whenever they need a number that's between 25 and 100, and they need one that doesn't, quote-unquote, sound fake. It's a large enough prime number that anyone hearing it, even a writer, thinks, yeah, that sounds like a real number. If you don't believe me, try listening for it in fiction, films, or on television. Once you start hearing it, you will never stop hearing it. Each level in every Hitman game is like a record album or a song. You listen to it over and over, discovering new surprises each time. Experience with having played Hitman games only rewards you a microscopic advantage when approaching a new Hitman level for the first time. Each level is a little miniature world toy box whose designers have elegantly arranged objects and persons, many of which are useful, many of which are dangerous, and many of which are both. The Hitman can manipulate almost every object in a mission to either directly kill a target, or at the very least enable another series of interactions which result in the death of the target. The new Hitman games call their levels sandboxes. I like to call them toy boxes. Each level presents you, the player, a new set of toys to experiment with in multiple fumbling attempts to solve the mission's problems. First, you may solve these problems ham-fistedly. Eventually, through failure and retrial, or by way of good old-fashioned perfectionism, you figure out how to solve the mission's problems elegantly, and eventually triumphantly. The procedure for acquiring this elegance requires the player to poke with a set of elements, step back, look at what they've done, and wonder, is this enough to kill somebody? Sometimes it maybe is enough to kill somebody. It's like, what if you could play Metal Gear Solid with a Guitar Hero controller? Every Hitman level is completely unique and unpredictable by sheer virtue of the volume and arrangement of interactable stuff contained within its situation. Atop this sparkling geometrical puzzle gauntlet, Hitman gingerly sketches little cinematic plots, characters, and situation arcs. Each level is a tiny little movie begging to be replayed. Every Hitman level is the Opera House in Final Fantasy VI. Hitman's game design is its level design. Hitman's level design is its game design. Hitman is level design, the video game. Hitman 2 is more Hitman levels. Therefore, Hitman 2 is more Hitman. If you like Hitman, you like Hitman level design. If you like Hitman, you want more Hitman. Hitman 2 is not just more Hitman. Hitman 2 is a lot more Hitman. If you love Hitman, or if you have never played Hitman, you should play Hitman 2. In all honesty, I don't see why Hitman games are not the most popular games in the world. They're lovely. Oh no, I haven't thought of any stupid jokes to make about this game. Give me about 47 seconds here. Look at this button prompt. It says, stop blending in. Stop blending in, huh? I remember when I first saw this button prompt at age 14 in real life. Well, that ought to do it. I was born stupid. However, I will not die hungry. Video games forever. Kotaku.com.
Hi. I need to see that invitation, sir.
What?
I dare you to